Come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Everybody, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Go. Go. Red, throw. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. I got it. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, Zoo. Everybody, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Alert. Hey.
Trubisky will throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Za'Darius Smith. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
319. I'm going to run you over.
Now Spiller. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. Now Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Here's Spiller. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
2nd and 5 now. Rodgers on the screen, complete to Spiller. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
This is Spiller. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Green 18. Let's go, 1-1. Alert flare, alert flare.
Rodgers on third down. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. They go for just one here as it's up and good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively, put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Hey, alert.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Back now at Lambeau. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Right 58, right there. Ran, top. Slam. Hey, exit. 58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. I know he ain't got it. 18. Hey, 58 is a Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Hey, 18.
Now a give, right side. It's Robinson. Past the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Pick up the ball. No. Inside. Bravo. Over. Slip again.
Throwing again. Rodgers. He's got Burton here. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, first down Packers. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And he's got this one complete to Callaway.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers, this one into the hands of Burton. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
You got it. You got it.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
88. Jump out. Hey, Alpha.
Rodgers again now. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Rodgers to throw once more. Touchdown, Packers. Antonio Callaway, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers get a score closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Big hold of the 30. He finds Hopkins complete. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Alert, 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 alert. 58 is Mike. He don't know. 5. 58 is Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Move. I'm coming after you.
Now Trubisky to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 150 left in the football game. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I got you. Alert. Time go. 58, boys. 58, Mike. Big series right here. We got that.
And here he'll get it down to of the 7.